You be rubbing my belly and everything.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. On the return, Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they may have asked me that. Oh, that was the cool.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll take this and run. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
On the stop. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On the play.
Throwing is Hurts.
First down.
This
Bro,
short throw
what the
caught by
fuck did
Goddard.
you do, bro?
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Dallas Goedert.
And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they run the toss to Bigsby. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby, 60 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tutin, 65 yards. And the Jaguars strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point.
And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
After a gain of 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Great.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts.
What?
It's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Stop.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Sorry,
From a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. 8-6 the score after 1. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Well, that's gonna be
Turn around, bro.
incomplete.
Intended for Brenton Strange.
What are you
Second
doing,
and
bro?
10.
Turn your ass around.
For the Gene on the
Lisa,
cover.
24. This side.
Lawrence will throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Let's go.
Lawrence going to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 68 yards. And the Eagles are once again back in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to Tootin. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Wrong Wednesday? Okay.
Fred on red. Circle, high. Silver.
On first down, right back to ETN. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Sink right. Decent 24. Hey, Denver, go. Let's.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence, he'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
Oh my God.
Looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
On red. Hey, tomato. Done. Sink right open. Go. Here we go.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing. This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Hey.
On play action, Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th
That's why I did it.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. He'll try to do it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Ass,
They
bro.
exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield
Bro,
vision
how
can
you,
get skewed
bro,
just a
Saquon
bit.
Barkley,
Now,
bro.
the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much.
Bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
This is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
And an Eagles 1st down.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jaguars.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 31 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Wow.